The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. I cannot believe this is my last show of July, and what a guest I have tonight. She's down in the Sunshine State of Florida. I believe she's a rapper. She's a songstress. We have an awesome music video of hers that we're going to watch about halfway through the show. Her name is Kendra Piehl. She's lovely, as you can see. But before we get to her, I got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we have the Boston Auto Group in North Easton. We have Between Two Worlds Relaxation and Wellness Center in Attleboro with the following amenities that you see here. We have Kyle Perry, the owner of Rolling and Dough Pizza. He's now available at Hillside Johnny's in Norton for private parties. Call or text him at that number. We have Grip It and Rip It, sports trading cards and video games in West Bridgewater. We have Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We have Lynch's Towing Auto Cycle and Truck Center in Brockton at 26 Knapp Drive. One number for towing, one number for projects. My pal Lynchy there in Brockton is always in search of new scrap metal, wheels, anything to do with transportation. He handles it all. We have Hartley's Delicious Jamaican Restaurant at two locations, one in downtown Brockton and one in downtown Randolph. We have the Vittoria Connoisseria Brazilian Meat Market in Taunton. We have Rose Jewelers in Kingston, rocking the South Shore and custom design for 30 years. We have Brian's Barbershop in Kingston. We have Diesel Plus Unlimited in Whitman. We have the Riverside Cafe in Wareham, open 6 days a week, all except Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. They make the best breakfast from Boston to the Cape, and they have DoorDash deliveries. We have the Wareham House of Pizza in Wareham. We have New England Floorscapes in Middleborough. We have Kingston Auto Body in Kingston. We have Salon Giovanni in Marshfield. We have One Good Credit in Brockton. We have Mulberry Frozen Yogurt in Raynham. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Shonick Auto Body and Repair in Lakeville, looking for a new auto body specialist at that location to work. We have Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We have the Alter Ego Salon and Spa in North Dighton, formerly in Berkeley. We have a new one, Michelle's Corner Store in Norton, Uber and DoorDash delivery soon available. We have Harvest Moon Hydroponics in Foxborough. Great to have them back. They offer a full range of mushrooms and plant growing supplies. We have Gregory Scott Jewelers in Middleborough. We have them Uptown Cards and Rentham. Great to have them back. We have Madigan Land Surveying in Middleborough. We have Dirty Paws Pet Grooming in Southeastern. We have Anthony Cycles in Middleborough. We have Pyrie's Brothers Auto Service in Brockton. We have Knockout Deals Auto Sales in West Bridgewater. We have Plymouth County Power Sports in Middleborough. We have the Law Office of Stephanie Konarski in Pembroke. We have the Cornerstone Barbershop in Pembroke. We have Evan Young Realty. That's my brother Evan, the Realtor. We have DNS Auto Works in Clifton Specialists in Abington on Route 58. We have Haven Psychiatric Services, formerly right here in the building, and right here, but now in East Wareham, and we have Joe's Diner in Taunton, and I want to thank you guys very much. And now Kendra Piehl, thank you for waiting that out. You look lovely, and thank you for being on my show today. Yeah, and that's
Of course.
how's the weather down there? It must be pretty nice.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's actually raining right now, but it's pretty good that it's raining because it's been pretty hot.
You know what? That's a good
So,
thing. You know, we've had a really nice stretch of weather up here because a lot of parts of the country are getting blitzed with fires and floods, and Europe is
I
getting.
know, I've been hearing about that.
Yeah. Europe too. Europe is getting totally deluged with flames. But here in our area, it's pretty nice. I've had to actually have my heat on in my house last couple of nights, but that's good.
I actually just heard about the fires yesterday, I believe.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I was not aware of them until yesterday. Yeah, and then I checked the government map, and apparently like half the country's on fire right now.
I know. Well, as long as it's not our half. No, that's too bad. I mean, hopefully they can fix that.
I know, I had no idea.
Well, anyway, you know what I like, but we don't want to spend the whole show talking about the weather. I'm going to profile you now. So what I want you to do, and we're going to watch an awesome music video. Tell me the name of that song again. It's called Chaos is Fun.
Chaos is cute.
Chaos is cute.
Chaos is cute, yeah.
Okay, fun and cute, but it's cute. Yeah, it's a wonderful video.
Yes.
You're very creative, and I see your career going a long way. But what I do with every guest is I try to profile what they were like as kids, because I say everything in life is an epic journey, everything from start to finish. So tell me what you were like as a child. I know you how old you are because I saw your date of birth on your Facebook page. But so tell me where you grew up and what you were like as a little kid, and we'll take it from there if I have any questions.
I grew up in Clearwater, Florida, Tampa, Florida area, and I actually was born a boy, so I'm transgender.
Okay.
Transsexual, fully transitioned. I've been making music for about 10 years now, about right before I finished my transition, I guess you could say.
Yep.
So as a kid, I was pretty shy and reserved because of that. And now as an adult, I'm very outgoing.
Okay.
So it was quite a flip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's, I got to tell you that, I love it when somebody has, slips a new angle in that I'm not aware of. It makes them way more interesting, which is great, which is what we love about, the show, getting it, finding out new facts. Okay. Well, ordinarily I wouldn't ask this, but how old were you when you made the transition?
When I first told my parents I wanted to transition, I was probably about 14 years old, 15 years old.
Okay. All right. And did it change it? I'm just wondering, did the transition change it? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing the transition occurred because you felt more comfortable doing things a different way. So what changes did you make in addition to the transition that you'd say were, worth mentioning, if any?
Really, honestly, I kind of just like always was this person, but just like a shyer version of this person beforehand.
Okay.
And then I just kind of like got to explode. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you were shy before, but then you weren't shy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering, how did it affect your interaction with your peers at school and whatnot, and your family?
I got bullied a lot originally when I first came out, but I didn't get to come out in the school setting until I was 18. So it was like, because I had to hold it in for a couple years, I just kind of erupted at the point when I turned 18, and I was like, yeah, I'm not holding anything back anymore.
Good. Okay.
To make anyone else comfortable ever. Fuck that. Sorry, I don't know if I can cuss, but
don't worry about it. Okay. No, I understand. Well, okay. All right. All right. Now tell me about, how did you end up getting into music? When did that start? And what were the circumstances surrounding that?
I just always enjoyed music, and it wasn't anything specific that made me want to start doing music. It was just like, I was like, kind of had the thought or the idea one day randomly, and I was like, I feel like I should make music, or like I need to make music. And then I just kind of started. Okay. And I started playing around with like little apps on my phone back in probably 2013, 2014.
Okay.
Uploading some stuff here and there to SoundCloud. And I didn't really start getting real serious until probably about 2017, I would say. Okay. So almost about 9 years ago, I started really taking it more serious.
Okay. And you're very talented. Have you ever, did you go to school for music at all? Or did you play in a band ever or sing?
No.
Okay.
No, I played like percussion when I was in elementary school and middle school probably. Okay. And then had an electric guitar, but I never really got into actually playing it.
Oh, okay.
And then that got stolen by a friend. So everything I do is pretty much electronic on the computer.
Oh, okay.
And it's all self-taught.
Self-taught. That's what I was going to say. That's fantastic. Did you ever go to college at all? And if so, what did you major in? If not, that's fine. Never went to college.
No.
Okay.
I went to high school and decided I was done with school because it just seemed, I don't know, it wasn't very much for me. And with my transition, I was getting a lot of like bullying from the staff too, not just like peers. It was like the staff too. So it was.
I know. I'm sure it can't be.
It kind of shied me away from that situation.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. All right. Well, so what are you currently working on now? I mean, I was going to ask you this. You ever done anything else in entertainment? You ever done any acting? Have you ever done any modeling?
I was on Jerry Springer.
Oh, you were? All right. Talk about that. That must have been, I hope I know a lot of his shows end in violence, but I hope it didn't include you.
No. Well, okay. So I don't know what I'm allowed to say legally or what I'm not allowed to say legally in regards to that.
Well, if you're
But
not sure, then you don't have to. But I don't want you to get you. I don't want to get you in trouble with the copyright. I think he passed away, so I think you'd probably be
yeah.
fine. But it's up to you.
Yeah, the show, I just really wanted to honestly be on the Jerry Springer Show because I was like a big fan of the Jerry Springer Show when I was a kid growing up.
Okay.
So like the minute I turned 18, I called the producers and I was like, hi, I want to be on the Jerry Springer Show. They were like, do you have anything that you really could be on the Jerry Springer Show for? I did have a long distance relationship at the time.
Okay.
But he didn't want to do the show with me. So the producers literally just made a Facebook post and they found someone to like kind of take his place.
Oh, okay. All right, but did you have to did you have to go to his studio to do it, or is that what you say, or you didn't do it? You did it in person, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they flew me out to Connecticut to do it, and they said they were going to pay me. They didn't pay me.
Wow. Well, well, you could sue them for that. You should have it. You should have had it in writing.
I don't know what I had in writing, and I was like literally, so I was 18 and I was still in high school, so I didn't even think about any of that.
Wow. Huh. That's shocking. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, but did you feel you got something out of it anyway, in spite of not getting paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got what I wanted out of it. I just wanted to do the TV show and have fun. So
right.
That's what I got out of it.
All right. Well, because I know I know that on the Jerry Springer Show, it's commonplace for a lot of people that have conflicts going on to hash them out on the show. I hope that wasn't your case, but that's up to you. If you want to mention, if you want.
No, it was just like one of those I'm a trans person scenarios that they do, like the stereotypical same one that they run over and over again.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I mean, I think it's great that you did it. You know, I mean,
yeah.
All right.
It was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
It was an experience.
Yeah, and it's probably, and I have a hunch. You know, if they flew you to Connecticut, I wasn't sure where he did the show. I had a feeling it might have been Connecticut because they've done other shows there too. I went down I was a member of the studio audience in Deal or No Deal with Howie Mandel back in 2009. I got paid. It might have been the exact same studio. I'm not sure, but that's fascinating.
It may have been.
And it kind of defines you. Well, guess what? We're almost halfway through the show, and now we're going to watch Kendra's music video. Chaos is Cute. Enjoy the video. We'll be right back to discuss it and continue the interview.
Yeah, look at the canvas. Kid the trap queen in the frame. Everything's warped, baby. You know the name. Let's paint this mess pink. Eyebrows arching all the way to the ceiling. Big gloss lips got the room all feeling. Ears super oversized. Hearing what you plot. Smile stretched wide. Neon dripping on the spot. Teeth like piano keys biting on the beat. Tiny little stilts from my platform feet. Hair blown back like a hurricane hit it. Frame in the gold, but the picture won't fit it. Asymmetry, baby, nothing aligns. Crazy proportions, I'm breaking designs. Draw me with a nose that's a little too long. Stretch out the vibe till the vision looks wrong. Spill all the acrylic, let the colors dilute. Who cares if it's messy?
Yeah, chaos is cute.
Too cute.
Yeah, chaos is cute.
Yeah, chaos is cute. Hands super giant just to grab all the checks. Fun 1,000 mirrors when I'm flexing on my ex. Eyes like saucers, yeah, they popping out the skull. Too bright, too wild, never monochrome or dull. Warp in the perspective, leaning to the side. Doodle on the map, taking haters for a ride. Lines all together, tangle smudging up the ink, blowing bubblegum till the whole world turns pink. I know that's a little too long. Stretch out the vibe till the vision looks wrong. Spill all the acrylic, let the colors dilute. Who cares if it's messy?
Yeah, chaos is cute.
Too cute.
Yeah, chaos is cute.
Got my throne tilted sideways, extra on the crown. Giant monster heels stepping all over the town. Paint the Eiffel Tower pink, put my face on the moon. Got the UN dancing to a trap bop tune. Map of the world look like graffiti on the wall. Squeezing the globe like a little stress ball. Dictator chic with the oversized shades. Ruling the planet in neon cascades. They bumping the queen from Tokyo to France. Caricature empire, put them all in a trance. Draw me with a nose that's a little too long. Stretch out the vibe till the vision looks wrong. Spill all the acrylic, let the colors dilute. Who cares if it's messy?
Yeah, chaos is cute.
Too cute. Yeah, chaos is cute. She's the nothing straight. Everything bent, but it looks good on me, right? Nah, look through a new lens. Signed it in Sharpie, kissed in lipstick. That trap queen, we out.
Fucking sick. Fucking sick.
Oh, Kendra, that was great. Tell me how you got to do that video. What inspired you?
So really what inspired me with that one is kind of like low-key, kind of leaning into the government, like kind of calling transgender people terrorists right now and like far left extremists and all of that for like not agreeing with like necessarily super conservative values.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of like leaning into that character. That was one of the first videos that portrays me as like this super villain character that I'm going to be portrayed in for that EP. That EP is going to be called Elite Cuisine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. How many videos have you done so far? You sent me a few.
Well, originally I had probably only had a couple music videos out, and they were all like live recorded from like, you know, before AI was a thing.
Oh, right, right.
But now that AI is a thing, as soon as the Sora app came out, I was like, oh, I can make music videos for like all my old songs, and I can make like really cool, dope music videos. So that's what I did for like all of my songs, literally all of my old songs.
All right, so you've mastered AI.
And then I had like,
yeah, it's obvious you've mastered
Yeah.
AI. That's fantastic. And you don't have any help at all in this. You just do all the editing yourself? Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Would you ever think of maybe like teaching a course in this? Because I bet there'd be a lot of people that would be interested in signing up and learning about this.
I for sure would, but they keep taking away the AI apps that I use. So it's like Sora app is no longer a thing, and I'm trying to find a new one that's going to be good like that one.
Okay.
Because that one was really good. It was free, and it generated really professional quality looking videos.
Okay. Do you have anyone you emulate in the music world? I mean, do you have, I'm just wondering, any artists that you really like and, and try to copy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I grew up on Spice Girls, Kiss,
Me too.
Rob Zombie. So those are like my influences. My influencers are kind of like all over the place. Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC.
Oh, yeah.
And she's a big one.
She passed away, I think, when she killed in a car accident, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you just said Kiss. Now, Kiss is a band going back to the 1970s. You weren't born in the 70s, right? So I guess you must have liked
No.
it in the later years. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the 90s,
Right.
but my uncle was a big fan of Kiss, so I always like kind of grew up listening to them, and like Aerosmith. My mom was a big fan of Aerosmith. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know. Those were bands that were big when I was in high school, which is now 50 years ago, which is hard
Yeah.
to believe. All right. All right. Well, going forward now, what are you looking forward to doing in the next, several, years, months, weeks, years, whatever? How you plan to, move your career forward? What do you, doing shows like mine, I hope, but anything else?
Yeah, well, I used to do shows like live shows, but I haven't done that in quite a few years. I actually just came back from like about a 3 or 4 year hiatus from
Okay.
creating. So I'm just getting back into the swing of things, but I already have another album lined up for October, which is a Halloween album, 13
Cool.
songs that are all super Halloween fun songs. And then I have a dubstep rap album coming out in November. It's going to be called Digital Terror. That leans more into like the supervillain type
Oh, cool.
theme. And then I have a pop album coming out on 4/20 in 2027.
Wow.
And that's all I have lined up for right now. But
So it looks like you're really
Yeah.
thinking outside the box in terms of planning ahead.
yeah,
Have you ever done any acting at all?
no,
You might want to consider it. I bet you'd be great. Maybe,
I know. I would love to do that, honestly. I've sent in applications for like a couple of different reality television shows, but none of them have like picked me up for anything, like Traders. But that was also, they're outside of the country. I can't really travel outside of the country right now because of the administration doing
okay.
all
Wait,
the
no,
stuff that they're doing.
I'm not talking about that. What you need to do is you need to send a video, a sample to some of the casting companies that are around, because there's plenty of them. And that's
Yeah, if you know of any that you
well,
can
well,
send me
here in
like in the direction of.
well, I don't know any down in Florida, but up here in Boston, we got a few. We got CP Casting, we got Boston Casting. You might have to do some traveling, is what I'm saying. You got to do a little research. You got to
That's
Google
cool.
it. All you got to do. Google is very, very accessible to a lot of stuff. You just Google casting companies in my area, and I bet a bunch of them will come up. And then now, if you're in
But
Florida,
a lot of that is like ads and stuff too, where it's like not serious stuff that comes up on Google. I feel like.
well, I know. Well, but you got nothing to lose by making like a resume. But what you've created is very, very clever.
That's
And, yeah. Now, have you ever had anybody else in your videos besides yourself, or just you?
Yeah, I've included my friends and stuff in some videos. Like my best friend, she's in my dummy bit video with her ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I mean, because the idea. Now, what about the possibility of maybe writing a film script yourself and producing it?
I believe you've actually had Ty Zio on your show too, right?
Yes, I did. You know Ty? Ty.
Yes, him and I have a song together actually.
Oh, how's he doing?
I haven't talked to him in a few months, but he's pretty good. Last I heard, he was doing really good with his music. So.
Yeah, I know. He moved to Brooklyn. He was actually up in the Springfield, Massachusetts area. And when he did my show, he came all the way. He drove about 100 miles to do my show. We drove. I've had the show at more than one location, and he drove down from like Springfield to my Wareham location, which is that's like from the like almost to the New York State line west of Boston to the Cape, to near Cape Cod, which is on the eastern part of Massachusetts. That's a long trip.
I honestly didn't know Massachusetts was that long. Like it took that long. I didn't know that was that long of a state.
It's a long state. It is. I mean, you've never been up here before, you've never been in New England except for Connecticut, right? When you were on the Jerry Springer show.
I was in Boston, Massachusetts when I was in like third grade for a week, maybe.
Oh, okay. What were you doing there?
It was the only time I'd seen snow in my life.
Oh, that's good. At least yeah, I guess if you live down there, you're not going to see any. That's fantastic.
No.
Okay.
No, it was nice. Yeah, it was fun. But I feel like it would be kind of not that fun to live around constantly.
Well, yeah, I know. We get through it. Well, I mean, what I went through, just to bring this up, I wasn't going to mention it, but I figure I had a winter like no other because I had stage 4 cancer back in February. I almost died from it. I don't know if you know that from my Facebook posts. I had a golf ball sized tumor. I had a golf ball sized tumor in my stomach that the surgeons were going to cut out like with a Ginsu knife, and the cancer cells just died, and I survived it. It was unbelievable. But my weight was down 115 pounds.
Wild.
Yeah, I know. So I'm so lucky. I'm lucky to be healthy enough to be doing a show still. So a little snow isn't going to matter if you can get through this, and that's But you look pretty healthy though. You take care of yourself, right? You work out regularly.
No.
No, you really?
I actually have quite a few health issues. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Like I have a lot of gastrointestinal issues myself.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. We all have that. Everybody has gastrointestinal issues sometimes. But
That's why I'm so skinny.
You look very fit though. I mean,
that's.
You
But I don't exercise or work out or anything.
Huh? Okay. All right. Well, whatever. It seems you must have a quick metabolism, or maybe you don't eat a lot. I'm guessing.
Yeah, my mom is a personal fitness trainer though, so.
Oh, okay. But you don't work with her.
No.
Oh.
I'm way too lazy.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, you're not lazy. If you were lazy, you wouldn't be making all this music and being, doing what you do.
That's true.
You don't want to sell yourself short saying lazy. You're not close to lazy. Believe me, I can tell. I know lazy when I see lazy. I'm lazy. I mean, I spend most of my day after planning my show. I just nap for 4 hours before I come into the TV station, pretty much. So I know. Believe me.
Honestly, I love a good nap.
I know. I love a good nap too. I figure at some point, we all got to check out at some point. I figure I'd rather. I mean, I'm almost 67 now. I'll be 67 in October. I'd rather die peacefully taking a nap than go through something horrible in 20 years, like it almost killed me back in February, and then suffer. So I mean, I'm always thinking if I'm on the top of my game, who cares if I die today when I'm napping? That's how I figure it. It's not it's not a suicidal attitude. It's just one that says, you know, I've done a lot of stuff in life, and what else is there? I mean, I'm just be happy, and if you go on a high note, that's fine. You know, we all got to go sometime. So don't want to be depressing though. But on that note, we're now in the final 5 minutes of the show. I hope you had fun talking to me.
Of course.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
It has, yeah. So what I'd like you to do, if it's okay in the remaining time, is give a few shouts out to people that are going to see the show, friends, family members, and then we'll wrap the show up with my snap and the way we began it.
Cool. Definitely give a shout out to my best friend, Jess.
Okay.
Jess X. You can stream her music too. By the way, my music is under K the Trap Queen, KTHATRAPQUEEN, all one word.
Oh.
Definitely thanks to Spidey Jones, who helped me get into recording the music and staying inspiring for the last 10, 15 years.
Cool. It sounds like you got some good people in your corner. Now, if you had a good time with me, you know anyone that might be a good guest for my show, I'm getting a lot of guests through word of mouth now. Please pass my digits along and have them contact me, and we'll get them on the show. I mean, I always prefer the
For sure. I think my friend Patience commented on one of our posts on Facebook about that.
Patience, yeah. Did she do my show before? And the name sounds familiar.
I don't think they did, but I think they wanted to do your show.
All right. Well,
So,
then definitely. When we're gonna edit this Tuesday, the next Tuesday, and then we'll share it with the world. And then hopefully, if you talk to her, give her my digits, and we'll get them on. They're in Florida.
Sounds good.
They're in your area, down in Florida too, right? Yeah. Okay. That's
yeah.
fine.
And we've done some music together and stuff. So.
Okay. All right. Now, I know you mentioned that you got stuff coming up that you got stuff planned for the next few, you know, it's already all the way into next year. Is there anything coming up that's more, you know, that's more like closer to the present that you want to mention before we wrap the show up? I just want to make sure you don't forget anything. If you do, if not, that's fine. But what's that?
Just the EP Elite Cuisine coming out on 8/1.
Okay.
So that one's got 6 new songs coming out too.
That's in 2 days. That's Saturday.
Yep.
Sweet. So you're dropping a new song on Saturday. That's great. So I'm glad I asked. See?
Well, that's the EP that Elite Cuisine is going to be the EP that Chaos is Cute is on. So the song that we just watched a little bit ago will be on that EP.
Oh, cool. Okay, I love the sound of that. You're pretty clever with creating titles too. That's something that's not something to be overlooked. That's a pretty big deal. Well,
thank you.
Well, Kendra, you did a great job with me. So I got one favor to ask. We're going to wrap the show up in a minute. Will you stick around? And my tech guy Jack is in the control room. He'll come in and take a pic of us for Facebook, and I'll tag you. Are we okay to do that?
Yeah, of course.
And you can tag me and say what a great time you had. And please remember to give my digits to as many people as you can think of. I really appreciate it. Okay. And great.
Definitely will.
And keep up the great work. You're amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing too.
Love the confidence. All right, folks. Wrapping up another great Topic Time show. We're wrapping up. Exit July, Topic Time Nation. Enter August. Well, my sweet 16th anniversary of starting the show was coming up on the 18th. So wrapping off and snapping out. Until then.